Pi network policy for protecting digital assets. The Pi inheritance policy. Imagine you have a huge digital fortune, your mined Pi coins, your Web3 activities, your online projects, and one day you suddenly pass away. Where would your digital assets go? Who would continue your legacy? Or would everything simply vanish into the digital void? That's one of the biggest questions in the blockchain world. But Pi Network, a project built on human-centered economic values, has created a unique answer. The Pi inheritance policy, a system designed to protect and preserve every pioneer's hard-earned Pi even after their lifetime. The digital age and the value of modern assets. In the 21st century, wealth is no longer just about houses and cars. Today's assets include information, digital currencies, blockchain accounts, and all your online activity. Traditionally, when someone dies, their wealth is inherited by family, children, spouse, or relatives. But in the blockchain world, it doesn't work that way. If a person dies without sharing their wallet's private key, all of their digital money is lost forever. No one can open that wallet, and no one would ever know what's inside. That's why Pi Network decided to address this problem, realizing that for millions of pioneers, this is a serious issue that cannot be ignored. The core goal behind Pi's inheritance policy. Pi Network has always emphasized that its goal is not just about creating another cryptocurrency, but to build a blockchain that respects humanity. The founders of Pi believe that the Pi inheritance policy unites technology with human values. It aims to bridge the gap between emotion and technology, ensuring blockchain is not just technical but human at its core. This policy is built on three fundamental principles. 1. User ownership protection. Every Pi account and wallet belongs solely to its verified owner. 2. Privacy and security. No one, not even Pi developers, can access a wallet without its private key. 3. Transparent inheritance. Every pioneer can designate a trusted person to inherit their Pi, with transfers recorded transparently and immutably on the blockchain. How the inheritance policy will work. This policy will operate in a simple but highly secure process. Step 1. Heir designation. A pioneer will log into their Pi browser or Pi wallet account and choose a trusted person to inherit their Pi if they pass away. That heir must be a verified Pi user, KYC approved. Step 2. Setting an inactivity timer. The pioneer will define a period of inactivity, example 12 months. If the account remains inactive for that set time, the Pi system will automatically initiate a verification process to check the owner's status. Step 3. Heir verification. After the designed period, the designated heir receives a verification code or message. Once they pass KYC and confirm their identity, The Pi assets are cryptographically transferred to them on the blockchain. All of this will happen transparently, no interference, no manipulation. Security. Blockchain has the final say. This entire mechanism relies on Pi's secure blockchain structure. Every inheritance transaction will be permanently recorded on the Pi ledger. It's impossible to alter the records later. It's impossible for someone to steal an account and pretend to be the heir. It's impossible for hackers to override the process. This ensures total trust and security, similar to putting your wealth in a bank. But in this case, the bank is a decentralized blockchain that no one can break into. Technology meets humanity in Pi Network. What makes Pi Network unique is its blend of advanced technology and deep human empathy. While most cryptocurrencies ignore the human side of ownership, Pi stands firm on its philosophy. Blockchain should serve people, not machines. With over 60 million pioneers around the world, each with their own story, effort, and dedication, this inheritance policy is a tribute to human value, recognizing that every single Pi coin represents someone's time and work. The impact on people and the digital economy. This policy will have a major impact on the Pi community and the broader digital ecosystem. It builds confidence among pioneers, knowing that their assets won't disappear after death. It allows families to inherit digital wealth legally and transparently. It ensures Pi's economy remains stable, preventing assets from being permanently lost. It boosts trust among banks, investors, and regulators, proving Pi is a sustainable and ethical digital currency. Pi Network, a human-centered platform in a digital world. This policy is not just about protecting assets. It's a symbol of a more compassionate blockchain future. Most cryptocurrencies are seen, code, and lifeless technologies. But Pi is changing that narrative by putting people first. Pi is not just money. It's unity, legacy, and the hope of a better future. As the world shifts deeper into the Web3 economy, Pi Network is proving that technology can have a heart. The inheritance policy is a powerful statement showing that digital wealth can be managed ethically, valuing both human life and technological progress. Once implemented, Pi will truly become a people's network where every coin, every transaction, and every individual has meaning. Pi is not just cryptocurrency. It's a true legacy built by people, protected by technology, and inspired by humanity.